my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you guys! Who's been here with me since the beginning? Who's been here with me since June 30th, 2019? Since November 2020? June 2019 is when this insanity went down, and honestly, it's this thing of like no regrets. If Scooter Braun never tried to screw over Taylor Swift in the first place, we never would have gotten any re-recorded track. We never would have gotten this huge shift in the music industry that young artists now know their worth. And oh my god, you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren. If you're new here, I don't know if you're new here. If you are, I've been covering this saga since the beginning, and it's just, victory. It is poetic justice, as I said on my Instagram today.
Bitch, 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 bitch. Yes, I knew it. I knocked one of my thingies off. I knew it.
Oh my god, absolutely passed, Lauren. Like, this is just such a big deal. Who else screamed when they woke up today? This was my face when I woke up today. Y'all, Friday, May 30th, 2025, today, this is a day that we will remember forever. You already know the news, but today is the monumentous day that Taylor Allison Swift announced that she has successfully purchased back her master recordings, all 6 albums, her handwriting, her notes, her childhood, her diary, just, oh my god, you guys. This is something that she's been wanting since June 30th, 2019. And I made a video on this last week, how I just didn't think that there was any way that Scooter Braun could come out looking good after this, and boy, was I right. It has been reported that she purchased her masters for something close to $360 million, which is actually way more affordable than was previously reported, but I will get into that later. Timestamps down below if you want to skip around, but y'all, can we read this beautiful thing all together, please? I do also think there is something to be said for the fact that she posted this letter to her website, not to Tumblr, not a social media post, to her website. And guess what? If you try to go to taylorswift.com, you want to purchase another album, you want to do something else, you can't. It's an entire takeover splash page. What you got going on, Taylor? Why do you have 12 eyes in your letter, Taylor? What are you hiding? Okay, sorry. I'm very excited! Hi guys, what's up? I'm Lauren. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I talk about all things pop culture, lots of Taylor Swift, post way more on my Instagram, but I'm working on YouTube, okay? I miss it here. I miss you guys. The letter. Let's begin. Taylor posted these stunning pictures of her looking amazing. Look at this, sitting around the Lost albums, the Legend of the Lost albums. Look at how happy she is. All she wrote in her caption is "You belong with me," with colored hearts that correspond to every single stolen album. Oh my god, look at her, you guys. Just imagine the joy doing this photo shoot. Like, when did she do this? Did she do this weekend? Did she do it yesterday? Oh my god, I'm just so freaking happy with her. And she literally just put "You belong with me." Debut is coming, y'all. Debut is coming for more reasons than one. On her Instagram story, when you click it, it says "Letter on my site," smiley face. Please note this TS insignia at the top of the letter, because I think it means something. I think we're getting TS12 soon. I think we're getting Debut soon. Taylor Swift's handwritten letter, which we all know that she actually turned her handwriting into a font. That's not actually her handwriting. Like, it is her handwritten like letters. Anyways, things you don't care about, but things that I care about. Hi, I'm Taylor. Sorry, okay. Her letter starts, "Hi, I'm trying to gather my thoughts into something coherent, but right now my mind is just a slideshow. A flashback sequence of all the times I daydreamed about, wished for, and pined away for a chance to get to tell you this news. All the times I was this close, reaching out for it, only for it to fall through." There are 12 eyes in that "this," y'all. "I almost stopped thinking it could ever happen after 20 years of having the carrot dangled and then yanked away. But that's all in the past now. I've been bursting into tears of joy at random intervals ever since I found out that this is really happening. I really get to say these words. All of the music I've ever made now belongs to me." I have chills! I have chills. Oh my god, I just love the way she writes. I just love the way she writes. "All of the music I've ever made now belongs to me, and all of my music videos, and all the concert films, the album art and the photography, the unreleased songs, stop it, the memories, the magic, the madness, every single era, my entire life's work." Taylor, we're so happy for you. To say this is my greatest dream come true is actually being pretty reserved about it. To my fans, you know how important this has been to me. So much so that I meticulously re-recorded and released 4 of my albums, calling them Taylor's version. The passionate support you showed those albums and the success story you turned the Eras Tour into is why I was able to buy back my work. She's a billionaire, y'all. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with this art that I have dedicated my life to, but have never owned until now. All I've ever wanted was the opportunity to work hard enough to be able to one day purchase my music outright with no strings attached, no partnership, with full autonomy. I will be forever grateful to everyone at Shamrock Capital for being the first people to ever offer this to me. The way they've handled every interaction we've had has been honest, fair, and respectful. More on that later. This was a business deal to them, but I really felt like they saw it for what it was to me. My memories and my sweat and my handwriting and my decade of dreams. I am endlessly thankful. My first tattoo might just be a huge shamrock in the middle of my forehead. Oh my God, girl, don't do that. I know. This part, I screamed. What about Rep TV? Full transparency. I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it. Y'all, we are crazy. We are so crazy. The Reputation album was so specific to that time in my life, and I kept hitting a stopping point when I tried to remake it. Girl, it makes sense. All that defiance, that longing to be understood while feeling purposefully misunderstood, that desperate hope, that shame-born snarl and mischief. To be perfectly honest, it is the one album in those first 6 that I thought couldn't be improved upon by redoing it. Not the music or photos or videos. So I kept putting it off. There will be a time, if you're into that idea, girl, please. For the unreleased vault tracks from that album to hatch, I've already completely re-recorded my entire debut album, and I really love how it sounds now. Coming next. It could be this weekend. Who knows? Those 2 albums can still have their moments to reemerge when the time is right, if that's something that you guys would be excited about. She's just being sarcastic. You know that, right? But if it happens, it won't be from a place of sadness and longing for what I wish I could have. It will just be a celebration now. Full body chills. This is amazing. I am extremely heartened by the conversations this saga has reignited within my industry among artists and fans. Every time a new artist tells me they've negotiated to own their master recordings in their record contract because of this fight, I'm reminded of how important it was for all of this to happen. Literally, everything happens for a reason. Everything. Thank you for being curious about something that used to be thought of as too industry-centric for broad discussion. You'll never know how much it means to me that you cared. Every single bit of it counted and ended us up here. Thanks to you and your goodwill, teamwork, and encouragement, the best things that have ever been mine finally actually are. She is quoting debut. Elated and amazed, Taylor. Oh my goodness gracious, the insignia at the top, the TS, the fact that this takes over the whole page. She's up to something. She's planning. She's plotting. She has said, now belongs to me. She's quoted so many songs from debut, just like random little things in here. Oh my God, it's coming. I can't, and I mean, that's just so poetic to just start at the beginning. Okay, so many thoughts. First of all, what's really wild is that when she was just pictured out last night, New York City out to dinner, I was like, this is weird. That's weird. She hasn't been seen in a while. Last night, she wanted to be seen. She was grabbing dinner at Via Carota with Dakota Johnson in New York City, and this video captured of this girl's excitement is basically all of us. But when I saw this footage and these pictures, I was like, hello, she's up to something. She doesn't just pop up out of nowhere for no reason. She really, really knew that she wanted to make this post today. She had the photo shoot with her old albums. It's just so incredible, you guys. This is such amazing news. All right, I already brought up how there are 12 eyes in this. TS12 is coming. Another random thing that I was thinking about is why did she post this letter to her website rather than anywhere else? She's known especially in this saga, to post to her Tumblr, to take a picture and put it on Twitter, to put it on Instagram? Could this have to do with politics and not wanting to let Lord Zuckerberg control things and other platforms? Could it be because she wanted to do an entire sneaky revamp of the TaylorSwift.com website to announce something, to probably announce new merch, let's be real, and then to also just announce other stuff, make a time for new graphics, website design? I don't know. This is crazy. These are all just hearsay, fun Swiftie fodder things, but can I just tell you how obsessed I am with Tree Payne and her marketing game? Oh my God. People posted this article. Let's read it together, shall we? Taylor Swift finally owns her masters. The sale happened in spite of Scooter Braun, not because of him. Source. Source in the People title means that Tree Payne gave him this quote. Trust. A source close to contract negotiations tells People that the accomplishment comes on the heels of hard work from Swift's team, and that despite a recent report claiming Scooter Braun encouraged Shamrock to make the deal out of the goodness of his heart, I added that part in, the entrepreneur Scooter Braun was not involved. Quote, contrary to a previous false report, there was no outside party who encouraged this sale. All rightful credit for this opportunity should go to the partners at Shamrock Capital and Taylor's Nashville-based management team only. Anyone ever tries to come and take credit for your fame, whew, name that speech. As you already know, Taylor Swift's master recordings to her first 6 albums were sold to Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings on June 30th, 2019 for $300 million. This happened when Scott Borchetta's Big Machine label group was acquired by Braun's company Ithaca Holdings. Scooter Braun later sold that catalog to Shamrock Capital. All of this numbers part is a little bit fishy because everyone just keeps saying that Scooter Braun bought it from Big Machine for $300 million and then sold it to Shamrock Capital for $300 million. There's no way in my mind that Scooter Braun didn't make a slight bit of profit from all of the negative press and things the death threats, which I don't think I ever thought was an okay thing that some Swifties went a little crazy to do. Regardless of all of that, according to a Variety article, news of this possible sale by Shamrock Capital to Taylor Swift was first reported by the New York Post, but a source close to negotiations disavowed elements of that story, saying that the price tag reported was grossly inflated. If you remember correctly, when this first came out in my video that I posted last week, the numbers that were floating around where it's like, oh, Taylor Swift's masters are up for sale, Taylor can buy them for the price tag of $600 million to $1 billion. All of us kind of looked around and we were just so sad and grossed out. Catch the reference? They disavowed elements of that story and there was no involvement of Scooter Braun. His Ithaca Holdings bought the catalog in 2019 before Shamrock acquired it from him a year later. According to Variety, it says he no longer participates in any profit from a sale, and Taylor Swift's camp is adamant that he had no part in Shamrock's decision to sell. The source added, the rumored price range that was reported is highly inaccurate. While no price tag will be publicly forthcoming, interesting, insiders say the seller was interested in making a good faith deal, and the ultimate price was far closer to the $300 million Shamrock was reported to have paid in 2020 than the extravagant $6 million to $1 billion. $1 billion. Who am I? The deal will afford Taylor Swift the rights to everything from her albums, music videos, and concert specials during that period to artwork and typography, all of which was off limits to her for the last 6 years. That's crazy. That is insane to me. Oh my God. It's her handwriting. It's her literal diary. Like, oh my God. Really quickly, I haven't checked any of the DMs. I wanted to go look at the excitement with all of you guys. I literally just had to like wake up today, put on makeup, and film this video for you guys. Oh my God. Look at everyone so excited. Oh, you guys. Plot twist of the year so far. Sobbing. Oh, Jess. Oh my God, Brad. You guys, this is just... Does this mean now the path is super clear for new music? Also, her being like, I'll drop debut if you want it. Yes, Taylor, we want it. That's the whole point. Can't wait for this video. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm filming it right now. You're in it. I just love seeing your guys' excitement in my DMs. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, look at everyone. We're all so excited. I'm excited too. Oh my God, you guys. The excitement has been popping off in my Patreon Discord. Darlene said, a day I never thought would finally come. Taylor now owns all of her work. I'm so proud of the journey this has taken us on, and I'm proud that she's the first person in the music industry to take on this type of project, re-recording her first 6 studio albums. Hopefully one day we'll get to hear Reputation TV and debut. Oh, we're getting it, Darlene. Oh, we're getting it. I also feel like she's gonna do something with Reputation. I do. Why did Scooter even mention it, says Bonnie? Like, if he didn't get anything out of it, did he get a small cut from Shamrock Holdings? I don't know. Brooke thinks he got cut out completely. Ugh, you guys, this is just very exciting. Mina says, I definitely think it's part of putting the power back in her hands. Also, she's pretty liberal and most of these social media sites are being run by billionaires caving to the current administration. So I doubt she wants them to get all the traction and money from her posting the letter on her website rather than their social medias. I feel like, yeah, it probably has something to do with her wanting to own her work, obviously. Obviously. Oh my God, you guys, this is just so exciting. I said, you guys, this moment today is probably being filmed for the documentary. Like right now, today, her celebration party. Girl, I hope you drink good. I hope you have good wine. I hope you give Travis the biggest running hug. This is just beyond exciting. Oh my God, guys. I included some links down below to my old videos if you want to watch our reactions to all of this in real time. The 2019 letter that Taylor left on her Tumblr, the November 2020 letter that Taylor Swift posted. Been getting a lot of questions about the recent sale of my old masters. Hope that this clears things up. And in this, she actually posts the letter to Shamrock Capital. That's the way that I want to end today's video. This is a letter written from Taylor Swift to the people at Shamrock Capital named Patrick, Jason, and Laura on October 28th, 2020. Pause the screen if you'd like to read the whole thing here. Here's the part that I would like to read to you. So, regardless of the fact that it was the second time my masters have been sold without my knowledge while I was actively trying to purchase them, haha, smile wink, your letter brought me a great deal of hope for my musical legacy and our possible future together. Little sprinkles here, little sprinkles here. This is why I was so disappointed when I learned that under the terms of your acquisition, Scooter Braun and Ithaca Holdings would continue to receive many years of future financial reward from my music masters, music videos, and album artwork. If I support you as you request, I will be contributing to these future payments to Scooter Braun and Ithaca Holdings. I simply cannot in good conscience bring myself to be involved in benefiting Scooter Braun's interests directly or indirectly. As a result, I cannot currently entertain being partners with you. It's a shame to know that I will now be unable to help grow the future of these past works, and it pains me very deeply to remain separated from the music I spent over a decade creating, but this is a sacrifice I will have to make to keep Scooter Braun out of my life. Whew! I'm very sorry he has put you in this position, and I wish this could have a better outcome. And please do let me know if your firm is ever completely independent from Scooter Braun and his associates. I feel the need to be very transparent with you. I am going forward with my original re-recording schedule and will be embarking on that effort soon. Oh girl. Oh girl. I hope you will understand that this is my only way of regaining the sense of pride I once had when hearing songs from my first 6 albums and also allowing my fans to listen to those albums without feelings of guilt for benefiting Scooter. Sincerely, Taylor Swift. Hair flip, hair flip. Whoo, you guys, it's been a long time coming. All I have to say is Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. Honey, she rose up from the dead. She does it all the time. She can build a castle out of all the bricks that they threw at her. And of course, say it with me now, if a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing. Wow. Oh my God, you guys, this is such exciting news. I'm assuming this is going to be an ongoing story. I think we're gonna see more from her. I mean, TaylorSwift.com can't remain this letter forever. So we are probably getting new Taylor Swift news in some capacity, whether it's a merch update, whether it's, I don't know, she's not gonna go back and remove the Taylor's version from each song. She has 2 of them, but I just feel like there's something big happening. TaylorSwift.com is just this. We need someone to dig into the source code and tell us what it says there. You guys, I want to know all of your thoughts on this. We've all been here since the beginning. Since the beginning, all those live streams 5 years ago. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you've been following me and on this journey with me that long, because there's been a boom of Swiftie creators that have just surpassed my ability to post as much as they can, but I'm working on it, and I'm still here, and I love ya, and I love that you clicked this video, whether you're new, whether you're not new. My joy! I hope you feel my joy. I know that every Swiftie in the world right now is so elated. This is just amazing news. There is no amount of crappy lawsuits that Blake and Justin can drag her into to just ruin this incredible news, this incredible moment. I do have plans to make like a Taylor Swift involved in the Blake Justin stuff, but that whole topic just grosses me out and it's so annoying and I'm sick of hearing about it. So this is the video you're getting today. I love you guys so much. Please let me know all of your thoughts. I would love to make some of Swifties react to this amazing news. Let me know your reactions. Let me know what other content you'd like to see from me related to Taylor Swift, related to pop culture, or even just my life. Who knows? I miss you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing in my joy with me. If you enjoy this video, even a little bit, even a smidge, share it with your Swiftie friends. Make sure you leave it a like, comment some hearts. Who knows what that YouTube algorithm likes, but I'm just, happy Friday, May 30th, a Swiftie Independence Day that will go down in history. Truly, truly, truly. Ugh. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.